Yesterday, in the National College of Art and Design, protests were underway, seeing actions taken by college tutors in reaction to the heavy workload they have been dealing with since the establishment of the Education Department within the college over 20 years ago. Although the college has been in talks with the National College of Art and Design, Department of Education tutors for the abolishment of formal lesson planning in Ireland for over 4 years, the group organised a peaceful protest within the college grounds yesterday afternoon, which then escalated as some members began burning the lesson plans accumulated by the group, illustrating the extent of the workload the tutors have been under. Speaking with the president of the movement, she gave this statement to RTE in light of the recent events.
The organisation felt that there had been no substantial responses from any official body and regrettably felt the need to call its members together and review at the lack of progress over the last 4 years. Consequently, the tutors associated with the abolishment of the formal lesson planning movement felt some collective action was required to have our needs finally and sufficiently met. The call for action was set in the events that took place on the grounds today.
The National College of Art and Design has been firmly established as the leading third-level institution in Ireland for fine art, design and also its art education department. Although the faculty is one of the smallest within the college, which has close links with NUI and memorably UCD in 2005, the education department is infamously one of the most hard-working on the campus. As RTE spoke with some of the members involved in yesterday's protests, it was apparent the general frustration felt throughout the association.
In any college life, you have to have a balance between having fun and working, but there has to be balance being the operative word. It's not all fun and it's not all work.
And in response to the demonstrations yesterday, he claimed,
I think that sometimes it takes something like a protest or something like that, kind of upheaval, to bring people in a college together.
The association cite the intensive formality and convoluted nature of the discipline of this methodology as their primary discernment, as this member went on to state in response to his students' challenges to the protests.
You all know that I'm anti-paper. If I can avoid paper, and this is one of, I'm not just talking about it, I'm doing it as well. Well, in relation to the way that the group work together, one of the first things I would say in methodology is that I have a limited amount of information that I can transfer to you as knowledge.
Some other members of the association had this to say.
I think it's been a long time coming, and I think, the sooner these things get resolved, the better, and I'm really glad that nobody got hurt.
When asked what the next step in the association's agenda would be if the actions were not enough, or how the association would maintain the action seen yesterday, the response was hard-hitting.
I wouldn't be able to do that in the long term. My employment here would have to cease.
It would certainly seem that the events of the day affected the people on campus substantially.
I think it's grotesque, unbelievable, bizarre and unprecedented. What is an art element? What is a lesson plan?
On the ground, our reporter Neil Rudden gives some background to the issues at hand.
Last night, a group of N.C.A.D tutors put their words into action with a group lesson plan burning. Here are some images from last night's action. This dispute for 4 years now has sent around a document like this one here. This is a formal lesson plan, a typed document which details everything a teacher will implement in a lesson, from the expected learning outcomes to the evaluation procedures. The problems with lesson planning were first highlighted 4 years ago by the tutors of the National College of Art and Design.
What are they planning? Now really, do you really need me, sorry I can't use bad language here, as to the type of stuff that I have to read, which takes up so much of my time. Work-life balance. Nobody knows, the tutors or the students, what work-life balance is. Now if they actually knew how to plan, it might be one thing. But planning to give me a heart attack, a headache, a nervous breakdown, they're doing that extremely well.
All's good and well with these opinions, but they've caused uproar among the students. SU President Hecklin Durley has voiced their concerns.
Increasingly students have been coming to us here in the Students' Union and really, crying out for more work really in education. They say that they've been left, sitting there to do nothing. They say they love lesson plans. They can't get enough of them. On successful completion of the BA Honours Art and Design Education course, fourth year students will be able to demonstrate their lesson planning abilities through exploration of methodology and digital media. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
This dispute is bound to continue. This has been Neil Rudden reporting from the Gents and N.C.A.D. Back to you in the studio.
Is that it? Slán go fóil, slán agus spanna. Is minic a bris building our own.
Exactly. Who needs education? Or art? Or young people? Or tutors? No. No. I want more money.
The sooner these things get resolved, the better.
And you want to do it just one more time for it, to be sure to be sure.
You can light it. What's the water for?
Just in case.
Oh yeah.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
No.
Audio check, audio check, audio check, audio check. Again, audio check, audio check, audio check, audio check. Sound test, sound test, sound test, sound test. Right, okay, switch it off now. You know, why are ye all those friggin' late? You know?
The shit has hit the fan, and it's something that we're going to really have to deal with. And that's just bollocks.
This dispute.
For fuck's sake!
It's you! I can't.
This dispute has for 4 years now centred around Dr.
Much more. Every teacher at the moment.
Go.
Every teacher. Well, Sharon. Well, Sharon. Well, Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Well, Sharon. What's the start of it again? Well, Sharon. After a long
And now long winning dispute.
for 4 years now.